And Moron now down below 1,000 hit points, getting chased by units. This fucking half-dead comms all over the place, and another Jester comes in over the top. Hello, my name is Sam, otherwise known as Function, and it's awesome to be back in the world of Supreme Commander Forge Alliance Forever. Today, we're taking a look at a recent 4v4 match-made game on Corona. Let's take a quick look at the map. Corona is a 10k map, lots of mass, so hopefully we're going to see some early comm action. Speaking of the comms, let's take a look at the players in Team 1 playing in the red to yellow spectrum. We're starting off with Magnet playing yellow Aeon over on the left hand side there. At the front we've got Tatsu, who I think we've seen before, playing orange UEF. Over on the plateau, first off we've got Fried Eggs, fantastic name, playing red Cybran, color coded, we like it. And also playing red Cybran we've got Fractal. So that's Team 1. Let's take a look at Team 2 playing cold blue and purple colors. Starting off, also color-coded, blue UEF, we've got Insane on the plateau. Insane, in fact, we have seen him before, and again I'm going to call him Insane for my own sanity. Joining him on the plateau is Grand Maron 77, playing blue Cybran. So he's messed up his colors, unfortunate. Purple Cybran at the front with P6, and rounding him out in Cyan UEF, we've got Sniv, who I think we saw on the cast I did recently with the Duelist. No, with Willow. Duelist was in the game. Anyway, so let's talk about the map. Like I said, a lot of mass, 22k mass on the map to collect. This area is pretty important, as is this area mirrored on the other side. You'll tend to see the player in this position move their comm out nice and early. This is extremely important because it's a choke point, very important choke point, and there's a lot of mass there, plus a mix, but mostly it's about the early mass and the choke point. So it looks like Magnet actually moving his comm out first, and we've got Fractal moving his comm down south, so Sniv needs to get a bit of a shifty on if he wants to make sure he gets control over this area. In the middle, you tend to see, 4 or more comms duke it out early on. A lot of mass, and again, a big central strategic choke point, very important. A little bit of early aggression there for Sniv with a Mech Marine and associated Snoop going after Fractal. I think, they're going to stop. If they kept going, I think they would skirt around the edge of Fractal's vision. But as it is, they are going to get caught out. Blah. Blah. Didn't get the best cinematic shot of that, but that's okay. More to come, more to come. Mech Marine's out for Tatsu. Comms moving forward. You can see all 4 comms already on the move for Team 1, and gun upgrade started there for Fractal. Does he have the power for that? He doesn't. Well, he has 300 income. If he paused everything, he could do it, but it's a little bit soon, I think. And I again forgot to turn off my idle engineers mod, so we've got these ugly ones floating around the map, but hopefully you guys won't blame me too much for that. Team 2 moving their comms out, but looks like Insane keeping his comm in the base, using that extended build range and increased build capacity that the ACU has access to jumpstart its economy. Magnet making landfall on this mass field. He built 2 forward factories, nice to see that. He's building, he's got a lot of engineers out, tons of mass to be collected just all around the place. This sort of mini plateau over here tends to be the site of lots of bombers and that kind of thing. Last time I played this map, I played in this position and I did an absolutely atrocious job. I very quickly lost control of this choke point. I didn't get my commander out nearly fast enough and paid the price. And then my team had to assist me basically the whole game, trying to stave off all of the incursions coming through this this corridor here, and then they lost on the rest of the map because of it. So I've not had the best time on this map, but we'll see how these players get on. Courier bringing an engineer over to this plateau. We've actually got a jester out. Do we see any more jesters? No, just the one jester out for Maron so far. The T1 gunship. That should be illegal, frankly. That is just appalling. Look at that. T1, and they've got a gunship. Disgusting. Gun upgrade started there for Magnet. How did Fractal get on with his? He got his gun upgrade, and now he's floating a bunch of shit. So definitely not doing things in the right order, I would say, is Fractal. He's making a couple of eco mistakes, I think. A nice little raid here. 3 tanks, a Lobo, and a Snoop from Snav gets a T1 mech's pickoff. And not enough defending units in the area. Fried Egg's thinking about bringing his comm back. He's not really sure what he wants to do. Do we see these units? They can. They've got radar, that's good. Good to have radar sort of near your main base so that you don't have to chase around units like this. When I play 1v1s, I tend to build a radar fairly early on, sort of in the middle of my base, so that those early raids and harassing units, you don't lose them and spend ages wasting your precious army's time chasing them around. But anyway, we've got a couple of forward factories built there for Fried Eggs as he sends his comm back to deal with that situation. Forward factories for Team 2, we've got a bunch of factories, a third one on the cards there for Maron, 3 already built there for P6. And a Lobo taking out this plasma cannon that was just built by Insane. A Lobo, I think, let's take a look. Sorry, it's not a Lobo, it's a Fervor. But let's take a look at the numbers. 36 mass to build a Lobo, and 250 mass to build a PD. So not a good trade there for Insane, but let's take a look at Sniv. Got 2 upgraded comms here. Sniv actually dipping down into the yellow, the beefy UEF comm, starting with more hit points, but he is currently on lower total hit points than Fractal. He has supporting units, so it looks like he's going to be able to back out as artillery fire comes down. Fractal getting into the yellow now as well, down to 5,000 hit points. You can see similar numbers of hit points now for both players, down to below 4,000, so Fractal taking the worst end of the trade now. He started off well. He's got supporting units coming in. I think he should probably back off with that comm. He's going very far forwards. He's only got 1,200 hit points. I think this is a really big mistake from him. Should not keep chasing this. Needs to allow those supporting units to tank, and he pays the price. I think he was going for the draw there. I'm not really sure why. But you can see Sniv surviving on 1,400 hit points or so, and we've got more comm action over here. Upgrade. All the gun upgrades for these comms here. A little overcharge against a single Aurora from Maron. Magnet into the yellow, down to 8,000 hit points, and dips back up into the green. Oh! And an air snipe. I think it was Jesters. I saw a couple of Jesters. Yeah, you could see Jesters coming out for Fried Eggs. So I think it was a couple of Jesters that actually managed to finish off Sniv. Sorry for missing that. That was a mistake by me. We're focusing on this battle, and this battle is still going on. Down below 3,000 hit points. 2,300 hit points. 2,000 hit points there for Maron. A Magnet with that sniper Aeon comm, very high range on that thing. bringing Maron down below 1,000 hit points, but he is going to have to back off now. Supporting units coming in from both teams. Insane coming in with his comm now. He does have the upgrade as well. He needs to get into range. Doesn't want to get kited out, but Magna actually moving forwards. Oh no. Insane, if he gets the target priority, he gets an overcharge for a little bit of extra damage. The overcharge does a lot of damage to regular units, but does very little damage to structures and comms, but it doesn't take the place of a regular shot. So down to 170 hit points. You can see he just about managed to get a vet at some point, so very much saved and getting back into the safety of Tatsu's loving arms. And Maron now down below 1,000 hit points, getting chased by units. There's fucking half-dead comms all over the place, and another Jester comes in over the top. I don't know what the DPS on a Jester is, but is it enough to get through these 500 remaining hit points down to 400? Are we going to see? We are going to see Interceptors come across. 300 hit points. 225 hit points there for Maron at his lowest point. But all you need is a single hit point. We've got more aggression coming out. Insane. Possibly chase Magna a little bit too far, or maybe not far enough. It's hard to tell. But Tatsu punishing the indecision, charging forwards. Both comms with the gun upgrade. We've actually got a veterancy point on Insane, but not on Tatsu. I think Tatsu might be making a mistake here. This is definitely a mistake. Definitely don't want to build a triad. Definitely want to build a T1 PD. Much higher DPS and much cheaper to build. And Tatsu continuing forwards. Here, a lot of stuff going on. Oh, no. Jester comes over the top for Team 2 this time. Tatsu actually having to run away. He's going to stay in range of that triad for quite a long time, so maybe the triad was a good idea. Not sure what the range on a triad is, but it's enough to get a few pot shots off at Tatsu for now. Down to 1,000 hit points. The Jester getting taken out by mobile anti-air on the ground there. Tatsu gets out of range with the comm and survives on about 1,000 hit points. So comms taking damage all over the place. The only comm deaths we've actually had were those first two on the right hand side here with Fractal and Sniv. Sniv, the highest rated player for Team 2, and P6 inheriting the base there, and Fractal, his base goes over to Fried Egg, so the lowest rated player for Team 1 actually inheriting that base. See how he gets on with that. If we take a look at the mass income, so despite having double base, Fried Eggs actually has the lowest income on his team. Is he power stalling or something? No, he's just not able to do what he needs to do. He doesn't have enough engineers. At least doesn't have engineers in the right place. I don't really know. Possibly wants engineers assisting those eco upgrades. He's got stored mass, so I'm not really sure, but it looks like he's not really building any more engineers that I can see, so that's a mistake. That's definitely a mistake. Need to keep up on engineer production at all times, especially on a 4v4 game when you're going to have lots of mass. And we've got T3 air at 13 minutes for Team 2. Ambassador, UEF, Strap Bomber, and a bunch of T1 bombers going after Insane's comm. A nice dodge. He's on over 3,000 hit points, so I think it would take a lot for those bombers to actually get that job done. They are going to get some hits, but like I say, a lot of hit points left on that comm. 16 hit points per second coming back, and interceptors coming over from his teammates to defend. But if we take a look at that Strap Bomber, it's got a kill on that the T2 mechs here. I think it must have got all of the surrounding, what do you call them, mass storage. Gets another nice kill there, including an engineer. So eco kills on the cards there for that strap bomber. ASF's coming out to support, and it looks like Team 1 doesn't really have an answer. We don't have T3 air just yet. We are upgrading, actually. Very slowly, I might add. To T2. T3, sorry. And Magna on 4,500 hit points. He's getting pinged, so he's on the move. That strap bomber not electing to go after the commander, going after the guaranteed damage that it can do with the eco snipes. If you, I suspect you can go for a double kill there. I'm not sure what the range on that AoE damage is, but I think you can go for a double kill on those two mexes, and you can see this one almost a T3 actually, so that would have been a nice job. Teammate saying to strap bomb the commander. I actually agree with what he's doing. Go after the eco. If you don't manage to outright kill the commander, you've essentially done absolutely nothing other than waste mass with that strap bomber. If you go after the mexes, that's guaranteed damage that you can do very quickly. Oh no, another missed snipe. Corsairs come over the top for Maron and actually kill Tatsu. Oh, and Magna inheriting his base, so just talking absolute shit about things that don't really matter, and then we miss all of the snipes that go on. I really need to keep a better eye on that, but there we go. I think units were in support, and there were parashields. So I'm not sure if he was under the parashields or if the parashields were just walking over, but I just got caught out there by those Corsairs. Missile launcher has been built on the plateau here for P6. Let's see what he goes after, presumably mexes. There's a nice juicy looking T2 mex here. Big push coming out now for Team 1. I'm really worried about missing another comm snipes. I'm trying to keep an eye on all of these comms, and a lot of them are on lowish hit points. But now the most important thing that's going on is this big T1 and T2 push from Magnet and Fried Eggs, the remaining players on the side of Team 1. You can see a lot of UEF mixed in with the Aeon there, so making use of those inherited units from Tatsu. There's not really an answer to this. There's a few hoplites in the area, but those won't be able to deal with these too quickly. A Corsair comes in overhead, that'll deal some nice damage. Good overcharges will be needed, I think, from the comm here, and actually some really nice hoplite shots. Get some nice damage there. The brick coming in as well. One of the dead teammates, I think it was Fractal, saying we should go after this ACU. Fried Egg's not actually joining this push, as Magna actually redirects those units round to the T2 mech over here. And a counter push coming out for P6. T2 PDs in the area behind this big wall that Fried Eggs was trying to spam up. T2 units do get into the mix. He has T2 on the comm, but no gun upgrade. And a Renegade out now for Team 2. Trying to defend against this push. Playing a bit of ring around the roses around this this hilly bit. And giving up on the chase with his comm there, but 2 mechs is killed. Are they going to be able to get any damage down onto the base? I don't think there's enough units left. There's only Auroras left in there, so I don't think they'll be able to do too much. And this push that came in over on the right hand side, I don't think they got anything done at all, other than maybe killing a few units, but a lot of mass there for Fried Eggs to pick up. And a big push coming in here against Insane. He's got 2 upgrades on that con, 16,800 hit points. He's close to another rank of veterancy. Will it be enough? He really needs to get an overcharge into these rhinos here. Oh, nice overcharge there. Gets, I think, 4 units, and at least 2 of them were rhinos. Really nice. Looks like he's going to survive there. 8,600 hit points left on that con. A quick overcharge finishes off that rhino, and that is the end of that. Renegades coming in to try and finish the job, but we've got interceptors and ASS out for Team 2, so those Renegades won't even get a single shot off. A little bit of an air engagement here. A couple of ASFs going down there for Magnet. Take a look at what Magnet's doing. He is rebuilding his economy. So, as we know from one of the Duelist science videos, which I do absolutely love so much, it's actually more efficient to just straight up build a T3 mechs than it is to upgrade a T2 mechs. So if you've got the APMs available, just Control K or Control Shift K to destroy that T2 mechs, and then if you've got T3 engineers, you can just straight up build T3 mechs. I think you save sort of 600 to 800 mass doing it that way, so not insignificant. Renegade over here causing a little bit of harass. 86% upgraded mechs there about to go down. Kind of weird bullets, I think, there for the Renegades. Oh, it doesn't actually manage to get the kill. So ASF's come out there for Magnet, so gets the upgrade on that T2 mechs there. Monkey Lord started. I saw the notification. There it is. Monkey Lord started for P6. Do we have any experimental tech on the cards for Team 1? I don't think so. Whole line of T2 power generators going down there. We've got T3 on the field. I suppose he's doesn't have enough power to actually make the jump, so he needs to build T2 power so that he can actually build T3 power. But this is probably too many P-gens in my opinion. I'm not sure though. Bit of a push coming out for Fried Eggs, trying to push against this firebase, but there's 5 Cerberus on the front lines there, plus actually a couple of Gunthers on the plateau here, so they will assist in repelling these forces here. They do a good job there. Mass being gifted over to P6 to assist that Monkey Lord going down. He's got hives assisting. A little bit of a scouting mission there for Insane. Now that we've got experimentals out, being built, things might slow down a bit. So I'm going to up the speed of the simulation. We've actually got Harbingers. And as we know from Duelist's most recent science video, Harbingers are supposedly the best T3 unit. Can't possibly get my head around that, but there we go. Not best in all situations, but I think based on the multitude of tests that the Duelist did, the Harbingers came out on top overall. If you're trying to assault a whole bank of PDs though, apparently Harbingers are not up to scratch, or at least 3 of them aren't. Let's see Loyalists coming in to finish the job there. Plus a Renegade, so the kitchen sink soon to follow, I imagine. Little bit of an air engagement. Magnet chasing, and that Monkey Lord is finished fairly quickly, I think, although I did have the game sped up for a while there. Nothing especially exciting being built for Team 1 here. Just ecoing up, building some T3 units. We've got Harbs coming out here and Percy's coming out here for Magnet as they scout the enemy's base. I think they've probably spotted that Monkey Lord. They don't have Omni by the looks of it, so they can't continue to track that radar signature, but My guess is that one of those planes went over and saw the monkey. Speed things up again a little bit. Spy planes coming over the top for Team 2 there. See if there's any counter experimentals coming out. There are still none on the cards there. Just as I say that, a Monkey Lord starts. If I can remember the key bindings, yeah. Willow's Duality showed me how to do this. You can see the skeletons. You can actually see the wireframes as well, which is kind of cool. You get to see the wireframes of the whole map, which looks pretty cool. If I can, hold on, let's do it like this. Looks quite cool, no? So, the wire shields of the shield generators, those look cool. I like that. But, yeah, that's quite hard on the eyes, isn't it? So we'll turn that off. Reset the camera. Are these Gunthers actually in range of anything? No. They're not. Just defensive, I guess. Loyalists, charging forwards. But Percival's defending. Missed some of the shots there, so I don't actually get any kills. But that long range of the Percival being used well. And the Monkey Lord about to make landfall on these defensive forces here. Bricks in tow, Loyalists in tow. Because it's mostly T1 units here, I would actually kind of want to see the bricks up front. Magnet finishes his Monkey Lord. But you don't want to allow this Monkey Lord to take too much shots. The T1 units have surprisingly high DPS in large numbers, and the Monkey Lord low on hit points for an experimental. But it looks like it's going well regardless, going after those TT units first. Microwave laser, very, very attractive to see. You can see it spinning around there, the barrel of that weapon. Monkey Lord coming out there for Magnet. Looks like it's going to defend against the enemy Monkey Lord. Almost got a rank of veterancy on this monkey. There we go. Corsairs come in overhead to try and do damage. They get a half-decent pass. And Renegades coming in to assist. A couple of bouncers in the mix. Well, one bouncer that I can see. Bouncer does do a lot of damage, you can see it. Oh, actually not managing to get that Corsair kill. Monkey Lord in retreat there. Manages to kill the firebase here, and we've got a big Harbinger push. Some T1 units assisting. Oh no! Was that a real Control K? That surely wasn't. Surely that wasn't a real Control K. Maybe it was it TML or something? God, I'm missing everything. I can't even see the missile launchers anymore. A strap bomb snipe or a TML or something. It said Control K. I doubt it was a real Control K, but it's probably some sort of AoE damage. So I'm guessing strap bomb snipes. Maybe we can see. We can't see any. There's a strap bomb rack over here, but I don't think it was that one. Another missed con kill. You're welcome. Monkey Lord being brought back with the bricks over here to assist in the defense against the Harbingers. The Harbingers actually getting past the Monkey Lord there though. Getting into range of the base. Not an obvious answer. We got some T1 bombers coming out. Just about getting through the shield of that Harbinger. Monkey Lord in hot pursuit. Those T1 units that were following those Harbingers get blapped by the laser. The Harbingers getting into range. Presumably going to be able to take out this T3 mechs. That will be a decent victory. Nice high DPS on those Harbingers. And the Monkey Lord being brought all the way back into the base. You hate to see it. I mean, it's got to go all the way back, and then to do anything after, it's going to have to walk all the way onto the front lines again. And you can see this Monkey Lord from Magnet actually getting some work done. Gun spinning around to go for the bricks. The bricks not in range. Quite short range on the bricks. You can see these harbingers over here going after the comm, but they won't be able to do anything there. They get a single T3 max, and that's about it, I think. With this Monkey Lord running away. There's actually a Monkey Lord being built here for P6. Looks like Magnet going straight for the commander with that monkey. Killing that monkey wreck. No, killing the monkey blueprint, and when a blueprint goes down, it does not leave a wreck behind. So that is completely wasted mass. A lot of damage coming out from a whaler here, but the microwave laser manages to get the kill on P6 there. Very, very high DPS on the microwave laser, so once it gets into range, that comm just immediately goes pop. He's still running. It's about to get a 3rd rank of vet. You get a lot of veterancy points for killing a commander. You can see it's onto his 3rd rank now. Still out of range of this monkey, and it's that defending monkey is actually giving up the chase, going after some economy. Kill more infrastructure, says Fractal. Oh, if it managed to get the kill on this T3 land HQ, that would have been a really nice pickup, but gonna have to walk away. 85 hit points per second. Going on to this monkey. If it gets another rank of vet, that'll be really nice to see. A whaler from... Is that a whaler from both players? It is. Getting into range of a bunch of T2 PD there. I think it'll probably go down here now. It gets in range itself with that microwave laser. Will it get a rank of vet? Oh, the last triad kill gets it another rank of vet. 4 ranks there. 110 hit points per second going back on, and ASF's come out to defend it from Magnet. So, a hero Monkey Lord surviving that. And another little push coming out from Magnet over on the left-hand side there. I don't think this will get much done. A couple of Ravages, plus a whole ton of triads. And this tactical missile with 24 kills, I didn't actually see that be used. Looks like it maybe got these mexes. A lot of T3 mexes have been built there for Magnet, so we won't be too worried. Harbingers actually getting into range of this firebase, so maybe they will get some work done. The Harbingers with that bonus ability to reclaim wrecks as they move. If you attack move with Harbingers, they will kill units, and then they will start reclaiming, as Willow loves to tell me all the time. Looks like the Harbingers actually might be about to win out here. I'm focusing a lot on this small engagement. I hope I'm not about to miss another comm kill. Take a quick look at this monkey battle. Back up to 20,000 hit points there. Nearing its 5th and final rank of veterancy. As these Harbingers finish off this firebase. Not going to start work on the reclaim, but satisfied with the job they've done so far. Fat Boy completed there for Insane. There it is. One of, what are these called? Kennels? Yeah. Assisting the commander there. This Monkey Lord moving back into the fray, going after this firebase that has stood for quite some time for Insane. And this little choke point here, but I think it will go down rather quickly to this monkey. Just going after his last rank of vet. There it goes, pop. 67,500 hit points at max, plus 135 hit points coming on per second. It's back up to 30,000 hit points now. Salvage is actually retreating. Looks like they don't want to push their luck. They actually, it looks like the Fat Boy gone into range and they're bugging out, as it were. Nice. Guessing that was a T2 max kill. Yeah, a bunch of T2 maxes in the base, so I'm guessing these were T2 maxes over here. So a little bit of eco damage done there for Magnet, and he started going in with his AFS, thought better about it, and then thought, fuck it, let's just go in. Let's have reduced numbers, and I think he's going to lose all of those ASFs there. You see them coming back onto the screen. But those defending ASFs for Insane actually going after the whalers first, and then they will clean out those airships. So that's it for that little air engagement. I think Fatboy gets back into range of these Harbingers, who will go down in quick order, unless they get a move command soon. And a monkey finish now. No, that was the monkey that was defending earlier, I think for P6, and then it's being gifted over to Insane. It's got 1.5 vet ranks, being assisted by some bricks. Really would like to see more land-based anti-air units to assist these experimentals. You can see a nice battery of mobile flak there for Insane assisting the Fatboy, but the Monkey Lord looking a little bit naked on its own. This monkey over here for Magnet, back up to 44,000 hit points. What's that message? Looks like a nuke launcher is on the cards. Yeah, there you go. So nuke has the launch has been built, and the first missile halfway to completion. And Insane was saying that's why he doesn't have many air units, because he was focusing on that. Do we have nuke defense? We've got a Guardian here, and a Guardian here, and this one already has a defensive missile locked and loaded. This one about to follow suit. So Insane won't be able to get any enormous amount of damage from that nuke launcher. Might be able to go for some of the fringe mexes. Probably get 3 mex kills here. Get the mex with all the double cap mass fabs. Perhaps, but other than that, I don't think this nuke launcher is going to be able to do too much. Speed the game up a bit. Despite the fact that we have experimentals on the field, both teams electing to take a defensive stance for now, trying to work on game enders or something like that. I think Team 2 have put a lot of stock into this nuke launcher, which is finished now. Let me scout, says Maron. I'm going to scout for... well, try and scout for nuke defense. Megalith being built there, that will hopefully change things up for Team 1. They've struggled to get any serious damage down with their raids, or I guess it's just one person now, Magnet, has struggled to get a huge amount of damage done with his raids. The Megalith with those very, very long range cannons might be able to change things up. Second missile being almost completed as the first one gets launched. See where this goes. I guess it's time to see if it's loaded, says Moran, and we know that it is. A second missile actually almost completed on that Guardian. And I don't think the second missile... oh, it's close. Launches that nuke instantly. Maybe it would get through, but I think it's probably too late now. More experimentals have been built by both teams. We've got a second Fatboy out. Oh, and a whole bunch of whalers that going after Insane's comm, and that's a lot of damage. Very, very quickly dealing that damage there as the comm bites the dust, and so do most of the whalers. But I won't be too worried about that. They get the job done, and that nuclear missile being fired. And the second defensive missile has been completed. Got a notification to say that Moron has finished another experimental. It's not true. You just get that notification sometimes when experimentals get gifted over, including in the case of a dead comm. Whalers looking like they're going after, I don't know, the power generation maybe, something like that. Another whaler coming across, gonna get blapped by bouncers and SAMs. I'm interested to see what this Megalith is going to be able to do. And as the Megalith moves forwards on the left-hand side, that Hero Monkey Lord with 5 vet points going to move down on the right-hand side. So nice pincer move on the cards there for Magnet. So easy. Slow it down as the Fat Boys get into range. One Fat Boy, Monkey Lord at the front. Fat Boy actually able to get a firing solution onto this this plateau here. So yeah, T3 mechs on the front line there, about to go down. An embarrassment of eco for Magnet. He's got so much eco to work with that he's got T3 mechs all over the place. And a second Megalith done. So he had 2 being built at the same time, I believe, and the second one has been completed. 2 Megaliths will get a lot of work done. Not much that 2 Megaliths can't do together. Fat Boy about to go down there. Is that our first dead experimental of the game? Not sure, we're about to see a second here. Monkey Lord versus Monkey Lord, but Percival's versus Bricks. The Percival's come out on top there. GG says Insane. I think it might be a little bit early, although he sees all of the experimentals that have been built for Magnet, and the Monkey Lord over here sitting on its hill firing away. Big air engagement over the top of Magnet's forward base here. Does he have anti-air units on the ground? I don't see any. And looks like we see a true control K out of Grand Maron. Loses all of his Fat Boys, loses his Monkey Lord, and he sees all of the experimentals that Magnet has spammed up. And he takes the honourable control K. So Hero Monkey Lord actually getting into this side base here. So that's that. Magnet lost some teammates early. We missed some of those comm snipes, unfortunately, but it was a good game overall. I don't think I have anything else to say, really. What could Team 2 have done to win that game? I honestly don't know. I think they wasted a lot of mass on this missile launcher plus 2 nukes that did absolutely nothing, which I think lost them the air game, and then Whalers and ASFs were able to just run rampant around the map for Team 1. But let me know what you think. Tell me in the comments down below what could Team 2 have done better. But yeah, I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.